Fuck this fucking video,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh la la, yeah, yeah. Bitch better have my money. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better have my money. Please don't call me on my blood. Pay me what you want it. Ballin' bigger than LeBron. Bitch, give me your money. Who y'all think y'all frontin' on? Like blah blah blah. You was 13 and it's all on me, nigga. You just bought.
Okay, guys, so welcome back to fucking Funspiracy. We're still here, we're still back. It's me, fucking Pablo, fucking Jack, Svetlana, and Luciano. Still here, still doing our shit. So we're gonna continue talking about porn because we kind of thought we ended up in some bad terms right there. So now we have Svetlana here, so we have a change of perspective. And Svetlana, when we talk about porn, what do you think? When you hear the word porn, tell us about it, please.
Porn, well, my first thought about it is like, okay, I see porn movie with a lot of sex.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I do. I do.
That's hot. You know?
Yeah, that's so hot. Well, what can I say? I haven't been like a really active
But you do have your
audience.
favorites, right?
No, I don't actually, because you see porn and you switch. You see porn and you switch. You don't remember all the porn you see.
No, exactly.
And that's true.
It's
It's
that
so
thing.
it's so instant. Though.
Yeah, it's like we talked about earlier that you always have to switch on because you're not like exposed to that different options in life. So you have too many options, and then you just switch.
Yeah, well, I would say it's like I never rented a porn movie or never planned to watch porn. It just like the few times I have watched porn, it just kind of happened.
So tell us about porn,
Well,
Svetlana, because we want to know. I mean, we watch porn,
Well,
and it's the
I'm
same story every day. I mean, I go to my computer, I write in you porn or whatever, I take a fucking wank. But from your perspective, what is porn about? Tell me. I want to know because I'm curious.
Well, I wouldn't say I know a lot about porn or the porn industry. I have my own feelings about it.
Yeah.
And I would say it's very it's like very ambivalences about it. I have different feelings about it. And well, from one point of perspective, I think that porn is just a way to keep us in the like
In
loop.
check.
Yeah, no, keep us in the loop to objectify women and to exploit their bodies, exploit their thoughts, exploit their existence. I think that you almost went on that road on the episode before. You almost talked about it, but you didn't go completely through. Um, and then I have the other feeling about it, that it's also like a profession for women to do whatever with their body. I think.
It's an easy way out. Some profession that everybody can go into.
Well, not everyone. Of course, not everyone. I think it's a profession that, yeah, I think it's a profession that that can make some women that like what they're doing feel free to do.
But these kind of like porn movie stars that you have in these movies, I mean, in some way, like I read a lot about this. I mean that most of them like get attracted from bad neighbors, like Eastern countries, where like they could easily get attracted to this, like almost prostitution wise. So I mean, it feels like they get taken advantage of in that perspective. So I mean, like there's probably not too many like European American porn artists that like actually choose this profession. I don't think so.
I think that we do have a porn industry that women and men, because we only talk about women and the porn with women. We have porn with just women.
Yeah.
We have the porn with women and men. We have the porn with just men. And you don't talk a lot about the porn with just men. And that's not like just the porn for gay people, because they attract from that type of sex. I think that it's just a way to explore new like feelings about yourself and new sexuality.
That's actually what they do with like male porn stars, is that they first get off by doing like gay porn movies. So then they have to prove themselves. So if they do really good in that, they will get to the women part. That's actually true.
Guys, I mean, this is so fucking spiritual, so I don't really understand this shit. I want to get into the practical shit, okay? Because I'm a guy. When I look to porn, I have a fucking napkin to my left, I have my dick on the middle, and I have a free hand on my right. So I want to know, how does it work for women when they watch porn? So please, Svetlana, tell us, how does it work when you look into the
Okay,
fucking
listen.
practical.
You like painted up a very like clear picture of how it looks when you or how it looked when you watch porn. I would say it looks exactly the same way, but you don't need maybe a napkin all the time, and you don't need your whole hand. You could just need a couple of fingers, and you have your vagina in the middle. So I would say no, not that
But I
much
mean,
difference.
for us, man, it's kind of easy because we just pull our dick off, we sit in our
and I
fucking
just
computer
pull
chairs
my
and we
panties off,
whack
that's
off.
it.
It's the same thing, basically. That's what you say.
Well, I don't know because I don't feel like I can speak for every woman in.
Of course, you can't speak, but if you generalize, if you tell us about your story, we will accept that.
Well, I know that the few times, and I'm like pointing out it's a few times because
She's not an expert.
that exactly. I'm not an expert. I'm not like addicted to porn or I don't like porn very much. I mean, I could get off on other stuff, other things, not by watching that in my field. Also, that brings out like a very I get provoked. Yeah, I get provoked, and I get like no a bad like oof, I get a bad feeling in my stomach. So I don't
But
watch porn for like the amusement
But
type of shit.
I'm kind of curious though. If you don't watch porn, what turns you on? I mean,
Oh my god, I like guys who have like touch me on like different like places on my body.
guys, listen to this shit because this is fucking fact. Okay. Place on their body.
Well, you're talking to one individual.
I'm
that
just
has-
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not even touching this subject, but I mean.
Well, what I'm saying is no. We have people enjoying watching porn, and we have
No,
people.
keep telling. You like guys to touch you in the body.
What? Oh my god, this is like turning into porn. Please, no.
No, it's not that way. We just want to hear the truth. I mean,
The truth.
because guys don't have the insight that you have as females,
Okay.
you know, and we do need
The
to share
insight.
with each other to understand each other. If we don't share, we never will understand
Yeah,
each other.
sure.
So this is very important,
Well,
actually.
in that case, I'm believing we are leaving the subject porn and we're going
Into sex.
Into like what turns Svetlana on.
Okay, guys. So this episode, what turns Svetlana on? And that is actually true. She had a fucking good point. So we should keep on with this point. And Svetlana, come on.
Negotiations before that.
Exactly. We actually like to know because we're interested, not just at guys, but as individuals, at people. Because we didn't know. We're ignorant.
Well, I talking like just what I think. I don't.
Of course, you're not generalizing.
No,
You're
it's-
telling your story.
Exactly.
And everybody
Porn-
understands that.
Porn doesn't turn me on. What turns me on is I don't know. It's very.
She
I don't know
doesn't.
what turns me on.
She doesn't know, but she did show me kind of a wavy action with her hand. I like waves like this, you know. So you have to be kind of smooth. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I was trying to say that those times when I get like really horny, it's like started much earlier with like you talk to someone, you get attracted to someone, you have like mutual subjects to talk about, mutual interests, you talk about them, and then you do something, and then maybe you go home, and you like start to like interact sexually, and then you have like the intercourse, and during the intercourse there are like a few things that really turns me on.
But that is actually one big part of the whole conspiracy is that sex is so available now, so you don't even respect it, you don't even appreciate it as you would do if you would respect sex in a normal fucking sense. I don't know how to describe it, but you understand what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying, and I think that I know that like basically a couple of years ago, well, in 2000, yeah, 4 years ago, I had like the thought of never. I didn't want to like regret any like casual sex experience I had, and I didn't. So I was like, yeah, well that wasn't like very good. I didn't come and stuff like that, but it was experience. And then I had one time that wasn't good at all. Nothing like violent or stuff. Like I didn't get raped.
We don't like violence in this channel, okay?
Probably some guy being like having watched some strange porn video before. Yeah.
Like something like that.
But actually, just to put fire on this discussion, I mean, because when I come, I think it's fucking great, but when I read about science, it tells me that women have twice as much nerve endings in their erogenous area as men. So I mean, for you, sex must be so much greater than for us. I mean, please.
When we come, yeah, I guess that
And
like
describe,
the
when you
orgasm.
come, what is that like? Because when we come, it's like we conquer a country. For the instant, we become kings.
Pablo, right?
Pablo, yeah.
Yeah, you know me. You know that I don't
I
talk
know
about
you,
this.
but I don't know you. I don't know when you
Yeah,
come.
I know.
I mean, it's different.
No, I mean, you know that I would never ever talk about this in public. But okay, yeah, sure.
But this is not public. This is about education. I mean,
It's education
yeah,
to guys.
We want to know because guys doesn't know. That is the problem.
well,
The problem with society today is that people are ignorant. If we don't talk about this stuff, people will believe otherwise. So I think for me it's very important that we have the whole picture, and that's why I would like to know your perspective. That's why
Yeah.
you're such an important guest in our program.
Okay, first of all, the very like theory or the like myth about women faking, it's not actually that big of a myth because it's hard, or it could be hard. It could be hard for some women. It's not that easy as men believe or think it is for someone to come.
Because in my understanding, you know, women don't really have to come to have a good time.
Exactly.
You know? Women can
like,
just
you
have
climax.
sex. Exactly.
You have climax.
Science-wise, like to get into orgasm, for example, like for a man it takes approximately 3 minutes, and for a woman 4 minutes, like science-wise. And this is from Sexuelle Verhalten der Frau, if you want to read a really good book about that. So.
Yeah, but as my understanding is that women don't have to come to have a good time. That's more for men. Men have to come to feel good about themselves, but women only like sex. I mean,
Well, I would say like a lot of guys that I have had sex with, they don't like need to come that quick because that's like the best part of the sex.
it
And
doesn't matter how many guys have you fucked with who doesn't come. That's the question.
Yeah, of course.
Every guy comes,
Almost.
but not all the women comes, and that's where the science comes in, because women don't. They appreciate the act more than men do. The men appreciate more the coming, the end.
I wouldn't say it's because like, oh my god, I enjoy like this much to not come because it's good anyways, so I don't come. I think it's more like men don't bother to
Make the
stay stimulated or stay like active during sex. They just okay, now I'm about to come. Okay, I come.
But in my personal opinion, I mean, I think actually in real life it's more important for men to come than for women, because I understand that women enjoy sex either ways. They don't have to come to have nice sex, but men uh, always bound sex to coming. They think the ultimate thing of sex it's coming, but women think the act per se is the good thing. They want
Yeah, sure, Pablo, but
The-
it would be nice to come sometime, please. So I'm just saying that.
I'm just
okay,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Pablo delivers. I mean, okay. We're just
Yeah.
talking generalized.
But I mean, like sexuality is so complex. Like even
Yeah,
even like when it comes to porn stars, I would say that probably have some like sexual feeling about being like movie taped along as they having sex. I think they probably go off on that part, and they probably like watch their own videos when they come home. Like in that perspective.
Basically, Jack is telling us here that for some, yeah, it's a turn on to film, and I am not backing up because that's true. I think. What do you say, Svetlana? Because I think
How
that
many
might
of
be-
you have filmed?
I actually never film, but we jack off to film, so
Yeah.
that
Have you filmed yourself?
No, not yet.
Have you filmed yourself? Okay, so none of us, including me, we haven't filmed ourselves
there's always
having sex. I think that I've thought about it, not doing it, but I've thought about the like idea to film yourself. I would say like the most exciting part looking at yourself having sex would be like how you look. Because it's like the positions or whatever, yeah. How
you want to be hot.
no, because
Do
that's
this next time or
that's also like a really
It's like pictures, you know. You want to look good in a picture. You want to look
well.
good.
That's really a bad thing that you should know about that. Women, or not every women. I'm talking about women because I'm talking.
We're
about,
generalizing here. We're not putting
well,
every
I'm not only
no one in no
generalizing.
position.
I'm
of
not
course.
only generalizing. I'm talking about like the bigger picture. I'm talking about gender, like role
course, of
gender
course.
and stuff like that. Everything norm that we have in our baggage. Women during sex think about a lot of stuff that's about the sex, but it's also about like how you're looking, where your leg is, how does my breast looks like. Are they
I'm
flat
telling you,
now?
women. I'm telling you, you look gorgeous all the time. I mean, this. I fucking love you guys. I mean,
Yeah, well, if you're
it's
having
only your perspective.
no, because if you're having casual sex with a guy you like never met before, and you want him like to stay hard, you want to feel attracted, you want to
I
think
know,
he's
but the thing is about guys is that we wouldn't even have casual sex with you if we would fucking like you. We think you're sexy. It doesn't. I mean, we think you're sexy anyway. That's why we're having sex with you.
We can agree to disagree, but I think that I think that it's a little bit more complex. Sex, like the activity sex, and the sexuality, and what turns you on and what doesn't, and why. That is like so much
But okay,
more.
you can still agree that sex for guys is sometimes easier than for women these days, because
Sex, like
you have things to live up to. We don't.
well, you do, but maybe
We do, but we don't actually, right?
well, not in like in comparison to women
Exactly,
and
that's
the
what I'm
norm
trying to say,
standards or
exactly.
standards about women,
Exactly,
about like how you look. Yeah, they could be different, and they could like matter in the when you're having sex.
Okay, guys, you know, we all do love sex, but I'm sorry, we do have to take a break right now. Thank for Svetlana. Thank for everybody. We see you on the next episode. Please subscribe and leave a comment.
Luciano, have you died?
Undergroundproductions.com, motherfuckers. Okay, we have to pause now, so. Okay, so please, the password.
Yeah. We don't do fingerprints.
You had to live with this shit.